Grow in God.
Hi. Forgiveness is the root of my healing. Have you ever felt betrayed by a loved one or a good friend? Did you suffer neglect or abandonment in any way? These are common feelings we have experienced at some point in life. The degree to which we were affected varies, but the hurt often leaves scars that cause us to constantly remember the experiences. I have certainly been through life-altering ordeals, events that I did not bargain for or saw coming, which changed the course of my life drastically. I was young and filled with vigor and vitality. Everything I put my hands to prospered except that one thing, the institution I think I would master because we were so in love. I tied the knot in 2005 and started working on making a family right away. I conceived with my first child in that same year, and all was well. I have always had frequent conversations with the Lord, and one day I was telling him how perfect my life was. My heart was filled with gratitude because I also started my first real job that year as well. I was faced with challenges, the usual, but they were not grave. Coping skills and a strong support system my family and good friends always helped me overcome. What could go wrong beyond repair? Nothing, or so I thought. 2 years later, while pregnant with my second child, disaster struck. Reflecting on that period in my life causes me to give God praises. Oftentimes, the heart gets broken in order for the soul to heal. R.C. Blake's. Back then, I was devastated and flustered because there were days when I did not think I could bear all that came with the separation. Firstly, the stigma that is attached to this kind of situation was enough. I would wear a smile as camouflage during the days, coupled with my bubbly personality, but wept bitterly at nights. My mom and I often talk together. She is a trained counselor. I always start up conversations about what I have been through, and we would worship God together. Being healed from the traumatic events, sometimes we often laugh about some occurrences now that they are behind me. During one of our recent conversations, Mom said to me, "Ren, no one has ever done me wrong." I stared at her with my brows knit and with a confused look on my face. She continued, "No one has ever spat in my face." I then reminded her of the countless number of times I have been spat on accidentally during conversations with others. We burst out in laughter. She went on to say that she has never been in a fight, so she has never received bodily harm. "Jesus bore it all for us," she said emphatically, rolling her big wide eyes. I pondered for a moment about the direction in which the conversation was going. Mom then went on to explain that sometimes we sit and complain about what people have put us through, when in fact we have not experienced anything compared to what Jesus has when he chose to die for our sins. That sparked a praise break. But he was wounded for our transgression, he was bruised for our iniquities, the chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Isaiah 53 verse 5. Jesus asked his Father to forgive those who did him wrong. I also had the capacity to forgive the person who caused me the greatest hurt. When I learned to forgive and let go, it was then that my healing started and the direction of my life changed tremendously for the better.